Is Arne Slot about to paint Liverpool orange? Orange. We're going to look at potentially a very, very Dutch Liverpool starting 11 here, Aaron. So here's what we've got. Obviously, everybody knows we've currently got 3 Dutch players that two of them at least are starters. Gakpo probably is as well if he's fit. But I'm going to speculate here. I'm going to bring up some other Dutch players that Liverpool have been linked with in the last couple of weeks. And let's see how Dutch we can make this Liverpool starting 11 and see what we think about this. So first and foremost, of course, it's Dean Huijsen. Now, he does have Dutch heritage, okay? I think he plays for the Spanish national team, but Dean Huijsen has the Dutch heritage. He's got the Dutch gene, and so he counts. We're counting him in there. Obviously, a lot of links to Liverpool this season. Let's see here. What else we have? Javaro Rayad. I think you say it Rayad or Reed. This is the kind of Dutch wonder kid out of Feyenoord. Arne Slot brought him in there, and he is interesting. Probably a little young to be in the starting 11, but we had to throw him in there anyways to make this video work. So I'm going to round it out here with another Dutch. We got a fully Dutch back line there, Aaron. With Jorel Hato in there. Now it's Hato, whatever. Hato, Van Dijk, Huijsen, and Reed. What do you think about that Dutch back line there?
Energy. Yeah, there's a lot of energy there. There's a lot of young talent there as well. The 2 fullbacks, I like it. I like it, and I think Connor Bradley obviously will be probably favoured as a starter coming into the new season. But his ability to remain fit for a season is questionable. There's no doubt in his quality. Superb fullback.
Yeah.
But, to have an understudy, irrespective of the age, and I'm of the opinion that if you're good enough, if you're old enough, you're good enough, If you're good enough, you're old enough, sorry. So I think if your ability is that of a, Premiership standard player, irrespective of the age, you should be playing. Yeah. So it could be a great backup. And Hato, I think we see a lot more about Hato now. He looks a player.
He does.
A very good talent.
Yeah, I agree. Reed is, I saw this stat the other day. He plays for Feyenoord. He's in the Dutch league. But in the top 7 European leagues, I think he has the most goal contributions for a right back. And he is, for being just turned 18, I think, he's an interesting talent. He's a really interesting talent that clearly Slot rated because he brought him in at Feyenoord. He made him, I think, the youngest player to ever feature in like a European competition for Feyenoord. And so, maybe Arne Slot is thinking like, oh, he's maybe not good enough for Liverpool. He was good enough for Feyenoord, but he is excelling as an 18-year-old. On the other side of that, Hato is also very young, has already exhibited a lot of leadership capabilities at Ajax. And this back line, kind of a little bit of a makeshift back line, but it's an interesting one and definitely one for the future. Obviously, we've got Gravenberch there in the midfield. There were really no opportunities for me to swap out McAllister. We could, Aaron, make a case for, I don't know, throwing in
Reinders maybe.
Yeah, I was thinking like Kluivert maybe. Get another
like Kluivert playing in that Sobo role.
Kluivert from Bournemouth. Just take them all from Bournemouth. Get them all in here. Kluivert maybe comes in for Szoboszlai. I don't know. I didn't have him on here because I really haven't seen him linked with Liverpool at all. But
there is another one, Sam, yeah, we've missed one. Yeah.
What do you got?
And it's in the place of Reed. It's Jeremy Frimpong.
Yes, Aaron. Well, indeed, Frimpong. I've got him on the right wing here. Well done. This was not rehearsed beforehand, so that was good, Aaron. You read my mind. I just don't think Jeremy Frimpong is a Premier League right back. What do you think about his defensive capabilities?
Yeah, I think, listen, he may be exposed in the same way that Trent was.
Yeah.
I think he's an attacker. Yeah. yes, he plays in a defensive position at that sort of like right back, right wing back position, but he's pacey, he's direct, and
Yeah.
he will run at defenders.
Yeah.
I suppose that's where his strong point is, his defensive abilities. And listen, with a Canate / Hoyson, who is big, strong, pacey at the back, you have that cover anyway, naturally.
Yeah.
I like it. I do like
Yeah.
it. Sam, yeah,
No,
absolutely.
it's interesting. There's all but 4 that are Dutch there. I couldn't really find a suitable striker to slot in for Jota there, but Gakpo, Frimpong on the wings. I don't know, Aaron. This to me, I'm getting the sense here this would not be as strong of a team as what we currently have at Liverpool. What do you think?
Agreed. Yeah, that is. Firstly, it would be too inexperienced. Yeah, it would be too inexperienced. It would be too young. They would learn, and I think over 2 to 3 years, it could become a real strong team. Yeah, because the Dutch have an ability. They have some great players. They have some great heritage as well. But yeah, that's not a team for now. That's most certainly a team for 2-3 years down the line. Probably with Van Dijk passing the baton across to someone.
Yeah.
For me, I could see someone like McAllister being maybe a future captain of Liverpool. I like both his attitude and his physicality in the game, and I think players really respect his ability.
Yep.
But he would be the one that I would look at as the leader on the pitch there. And even Hoyson. Hoyson looks like this guy looks like a leader as well, Hoyson. He could be almost a Van Dijk in disguise. He has that kind of calm presence, and that doesn't really look like he's having to make too much effort to make hard things look quite easy.
Yeah.
But yeah, I like it. But the Kluivert thing is there as well, Sam. I like Kluivert. I think he's had an awesome season.
We got to try. We got to try to put him in there. And while I'm doing that, this popped into my head because I'm like, all right, is Arne Slot going for, the 2010 Barcelona style team where it's like, they all play together on club level, they all play together for country, there's just a synergy there and they're just so good together. There we go. Now we've got Kluivert in there. Now it's really, really extra special on the Dutch side. This is getting out of control.
You could throw Frimpong back in right back, and you could possibly put Xavi Simons in that kind of right wing position as well. So
it's out of control, Aaron. Where does it end?
Yeah,
where does it end?
It just shows where the talent is. There's a lot of talent in the Netherlands at the moment. And
there is. Yeah.
These guys are all top level players and could definitely, beef up and make more quality out of any team in any league. I think they're that good. Most definitely.
Absolutely. Let us know what you think in the comments of this ridiculous idea. I have no idea where this kind of came from, but it's interesting. It's not going to happen, but it's kind of fun to speculate.